What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We're back with another HBCU OverDrive Live weekly preview show. If you haven't done it by now, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and most of all, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell to become a member of the hottest HBCU show on YouTube. And y'all know what it is. It's week 7, so we are almost done with. We are close close to being done with football season, but to me, football season ain't never over. It ain't never over, y'all. Football season is never over. So make sure, what up, fam? What up? Make sure y'all like I said, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I know everybody's late. I'm late right now. I've been out all day driving, and so I didn't get a chance to do anything. I thought I was going to do a show at 10 o'clock tonight, but I know that was kind of be late. But I decided we just going to do one at 8:45 tonight. So, basically I'm here, y'all. So anybody want to jump in the stream, just jump in. I'm about to put the link up here. You can jump in, give me your score predictions for who you think is going to win. If you haven't done it by now, I'm not doing the preview for this game, for tonight's game, which is Morgan State and North Carolina Central. I did have Central winning this game. I mean, not Central, but I had Morgan State at least being competitive in this game. And what I'm seeing right now is they getting whitewashed. NCCU just scored again, 49-13. So it's looking ugly down. It's looking ugly for those boys from Baltimore down in Bull City. But the game is on ESPN2. I know a lot of people watching that game. Been watching the game right now. I know they're not watching that sorry ass Bears versus Commanders game on Thursday Night Football. So it's good to have some eyes on ESPN2 watching HBCU football, y'all. So I like that. But we're gonna get into these week 7 previews. Everybody know preview for Jackson State is tomorrow at 8 o'clock, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So make sure y'all be here and be ready. Give me your score predictions. We're gonna have some fun with this, y'all. So because I do everything from the phone. So we're gonna start in the MEAC. Like I said, right now you got North Carolina Central that's up right now, 49-13. 49-13, 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in the third quarter. So I thought Morgan State was going to make a game of this, but, them boys from Durham said, no, hold your horses. We got something to prove. They felt like that loss against when I got beat by Campbell and kind of demoralized them. Nah, they said they still got something to prove, y'all. Like Ice Cube, we got something to prove. NWA, we got something to prove. But first of all, first game on the deck is South Carolina State versus Virginia Lynchburg. Man, I'm not about to give a score on this game. I already know what's going on. SC State gonna go with the win in a blowout fashion. They gonna get their season back on track. My whole thing about this is which quarterback will show up. Which one will show up? Will we see the one from the Celebration Bowl, Corey Fields, or will we see the one that threw for 48 passes and a loss to FAMU? So we'll see which Corey Fields shows up. Shaq Davis, man, he's gonna have a monster game against this team. So I'm looking at him probably have about 5 or 6 catches, probably about good 200 yards. Good 200 yards, rushing. Man, my camera is tripping, y'all. My camera is tripping. Hold on. All right. Can you see me? I just want to make sure can anybody see me. Let me see. Let me check some. Let me check my. See what it look like on my end on the phone. All right. So we good. We good. Like I said, I want to make sure that sorry. I want to make sure that we good. All right. All right. So like I said, Shaq Davis gonna have like 6 catches, probably have about 150, 200 yards. You got to give that man the ball because I think he's your only offense because Kentrell Flowers, they abandon the run so much because they're always playing from behind. Kentrell Flowers might have a breakout game for this one too. Like I said, this is against Virginia Lynchburg, so I'm not counting this game right here on anything. So, like I said, SC State with the win. Oh, excuse me. So next on deck is Delaware State versus Norfolk State. Norfolk State got their first win against this Morgan State team last weekend. Otto Kuhn. Let's see, I think he had over the last game had over 250 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. Which was a good thing because you want to make sure you cut down those interceptions, cut the turnovers down. 25, 34, 288. Well, he didn't have a touchdown, but he had 1 interception. So, like I said, you want to make sure he cuts down those interceptions. With this game right here, I don't see too much of Dale State doing anything because they don't have the opposing offense. Defense is always going to be solid, but the offensive side is always going to be the liability for Delaware State. So I got Norfolk State with the win. Not by that much, probably by 3. It's going to be probably like a low scoring game. This is also with testamental of Norfolk State's running game. They need their running game to be potent. I feel you on that, man. He might need to go to another school, but I don't think he wants to go to another school, man. I think he wants to stay where he at, finish out his career. Let's see. We got Central with the interception. Central with the interception is look like a runaway. Looking like a runaway game right here. So they get back to Dale State, Norfolk State. Yeah, like I said, Norfolk State up win by 3 today. I mean on Saturday. Dale State still won't be able to move the ball. They'll still play solid defense, but they won't be able to move that ball. The last game on the slate is Harvard versus Howard. Like I told y'all, I would not bet on Howard on my worst enemy. Even though the last game that they played against Yale, they actually look decent. They look like an actual football team, y'all. They look like a football team. Quentin Williams actually looked like a football player. He actually looked like a starting quarterback. Too bad that he gonna still look like a starting quarterback because I got Harvard winning this game. Probably by at least 2 touchdowns. They are playing at Audi Field in Washington, D.C. 3 o'clock kickoff, ESPN 3, y'all. So make sure y'all tune in to that game right there before we hit to the SWAC game. Let's see what we got right here. Next on the list is the SWAC. But before we get to the SWAC, I do have a team in the MEAC, not MEAC, but the OVC. The OVC. It is Tennessee State versus Tennessee Tech. Look, Tennessee State got their first win against Bethune-Cookman. I feel like they'll keep the train rolling, get another win on Saturday night against Tennessee Tech. So I got Tennessee State winning big. I got them winning big by at least 3 touchdowns. Draylon Ellis, yes, he goes off. Devon Starling goes off. Defense play lights out. Like I said, Tennessee State with the win. This game is at 6 o'clock. ESPN Plus. Make sure y'all subscribe to the ESPN Plus. All right, so we can go ahead and support these guys over here. Let's see. In the SWAC. So in the SWAC, man, we got FAMU versus Grambling. That's a 1 o'clock game. That's down in the hole for everybody that's in Grambling. I think that is Grambling's homecoming to be exact, if I'm not mistaken. FAMU, man, look, FAMU look damn good right now. They're firing on all cylinders. Musa is he's looking good as advertised. Just letting y'all know, letting y'all know he looks good as advertised. Second leading passer in the SWAC, over 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. The only question is make sure he cuts the interceptions, his turnover down. The other thing about FAMU, they are not the best running team in the SWAC, so they're probably damn near dead, almost near the bottom statistically when it comes to running the football. So I feel like they need to go ahead and utilize those running backs that they have and keep that pressure off of Musa. Those receivers, man, X-Man, he gonna do what he do. I like what he does. The whole receiving core for FAMU, those boys are hard to stop. I feel like they have a big game. Grambling, I still won't see them get that G on their helmet no time soon. They did get Maurice Washington back. Well, that's a plus. So he had I think he had over a little bit of 100 yards. No, he had about 40 yards in his return. He might break for 100 in this game. Like I said, depending on how FAMU play the defense, if that four base rush defense, I don't like it. I'm just telling everybody. So I feel like Grambling, like I don't know what y'all got to do, man. I don't know what you got to do, Grambling, to get that G back on the helmet. But it won't be today. It won't be on this Saturday. And I think this game will be on HBCU League Pass because it's Grambling's homecoming. It's on Grambling's channel on the League Pass. So if not, kind of fill me in. Next game on the slate is Mississippi Valley versus Alabama State. Alabama State's coming off an emotional loss, and I do mean emotional, y'all. They're coming off an emotional loss to Jackson State, 26-12. I like what they did, and I keep saying this. I love the defensive play calling that they came up with for Jackson State to get the Shedeur off of his. To get him off of his spots, to make him uncomfortable, to put him on the ground. This is going to be 10 times worse because I feel like Mississippi Valley, it leads is last in everything statistically in the SWAC. They are last statistically in the SWAC on everything. So I do not see them breaking out this game, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what will happen. We talking about a Valley team that went into Prairie and beat them last year. We talking about a Valley team that took FAMU to down the wire. We talking about a Valley team that basically they basically put Bethune-Cookman on blast. So, but that was all last year. I don't see anything like that happening this year. So I have Alabama State winning, not too big, probably 24-7. But you never know against these Delta Devils what will happen, because any team led by Coach Dancy, they're gonna be hard nosed, they're gonna play tough, they're gonna play hard, they're gonna be disciplined in what they do. The only thing is they need to score points and try to move the ball. That's the only knock on Mississippi Valley. That's it, and that's all. Alabama State, basically Demetrius Davis. I think he's out. I don't know if he's going to be out this Saturday, but he did leave the game after Aubrey gave him that hit. In the third, I think it was in the second or third quarter. He does have shoulder problems, so that you want to take a look at that. But you do have a capable backup in Miles Crawley, so it's not like you kind of fell off or anything. You do have a capable backup in Miles Crawley. Like I said, Alabama State 24, Mississippi Valley 7. Don't see them scoring a whole bunch right here. So it's on to the next. Oh, so your fan, so Jamari Jones is your fan, bro? All right. I like him. I actually like him as a quarterback. I'm gonna tell you like this. I wish they had made that change early in the year. I wish they would have made the change early in the year. They should have done that, because to me, Jelani Eason, I don't see how Jelani Eason should be the starter quarterback. I didn't like how he was the starting quarterback. He couldn't do too much of anything. But man, good luck. Tell your cousin good luck to him. Hopefully he'll come out healthy. Hopefully he get them to a win. And that's coming from me. All right. Next on the list is Alabama A&M versus Arkansas Pine Bluff. Now, this game was supposed to be the River City Classic that was supposed to be held at the St. Louis, I guess you want to call it the Edward Jones Dome, whatever you want to call it, where the old St. Louis Rams used to play at. They moved this game back to Pine Bluff, so this is a Sunday game at 3 o'clock. I think this is on HBCU Go, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I will say this about Alabama A&M. They are coming along. They are winning games, coming along when it matters, all right? When it matters. But those 2 wins that you got came against a 1-win Bethune-Cookman and a 1-win Grambling. They'll be able to win this game against Pine Bluff. They don't. I feel like A&M has too many weapons. They have too many weapons, especially Donovan Eaglin, which is not the quarterback, but the running back that transferred in from Michigan State. He is a dog. Make sure, like my wife said, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right. So, but She said, "Thank you for your support." So y'all come and support the channel. But Alabama and like I said, those 2 wins you got came against 1-win teams. Even though Pine Bluff has 2 wins, their 2 wins is against a Division II Lane College and an NAIA North American University. So, like I said, they kind of did what they did to get their confidence up, but I don't see them winning out another game. Pine Bluff, I don't see them winning another game this season. I hate to say it, but I don't see them winning another game this season. And with the schedule that they have, all right. So Sunday is against Alabama A&M. The following weekend, they play FAMU. That's FAMU's homecoming. They go to the hole at Grambling. Prairie View comes to them in Arkansas, and Alabama State is the last game of the season. They might be able to win against Grambling, and they might hang in there with Alabama State. I don't see them beating Prairie View. I don't see them beating FAMU, and I don't see them beating Alabama A&M for this game right here. So they are 2-4. I'm looking at them at the end of the season. They probably will be let's see, lost as 2-5, lost 2-6, maybe a win 3-6, lost 3-7. I can give it a loss against Alabama State, man. They'll be 3-8 by the end of the year. Doc Gamble will be fired. I'm sorry to tell y'all that he's going to be fired after this. He got you. There's no coming back from that, having that psyche of not being able to pull out wins. I can't see that. So what we all here for? We are here for the game of the week. Game of the week is Alcorn versus Southern. This game, Alcorn versus Southern, is, if I'm not mistaken, it's at Southern. It's on the Bluff. It's on the Bluff. Now, let's get to the SWAC West. Again, the standings, y'all. There is a log jam for the top spot in the SWAC West with those Braves, Prairie View, Southern. If you want to, you can mix in Texas Southern in it because they do have a tiebreaker against Southern. They lost to PV, and what's the other loss they had? I think the other loss was against Alabama State. I don't know if they'll count that though, but you got Alcorn sitting at 2-0. They're top of the SWAC West. Prairie View at 3-1, Southern at 2-1, and Texas Southern at 2-2. So it is a toss-up for who will represent the Western Division in the SWAC championship game. Now, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting you know this right now. Prairie View still has to see Alcorn. Prairie View already played Southern. I already told y'all about that. I already told you what happened with that. I feel like they won the fight, lost the game. Texas Southern still got to play Alcorn. Texas Southern already beat Southern. They already got a win against them. So Texas Southern already got a win against UAPB. They still got to play Grambling. And like I said, they still got to play Alcorn. So they can actually come out, like I said, being spoilers for somebody in the Western Division. I got you, bro. But Alcorn, like I said, Alcorn and Southern is a mirror image of themselves, of each other. I'm saying this as just watching football. Basically, Alcorn and Southern are mirror images of themselves. They basically run the football. They played some defense. Well, I take that back. Southern don't really play too much defense. Alcorn does. Alcorn plays tenacious defense. Have decent quarterback play and a running back trio. My wife shaking her head looking at the score. She said, "Damn." But yeah, Alcorn basically, I mean, three-headed running back system, three-head running back system, Jarion Howard, Nico Duffy, Javante Leatherwood. Man, those boys can run. They can chew up clock. They are, like I said, this team is a mirror image, and it's a mirror image of the coach, Coach McNair. You know, don't beat yourselves. Create havoc on defense, cause turnovers, um, and basically run the ball. Don't put the quarterback. Don't need to be the hero. Um, it's all a team effort. That's what it is. That is Fred McNair's recipe for success for the Alcorn State Braves. Now, on the other hand, with Southern, with Sean McCray. Now, I do like this quarterback. I do like Bashawn McCray. He's an athlete out of this world. He is the leading rusher and the leading passer for the team. My only knock about McCray is he turns the ball over too many times. He is an interception machine. He turns the ball over too many times. So if I'm Alcorn, I'm basically locking down all the receivers. You're gonna have to beat me with your arm instead of with your legs. That's the whole thing about Southern. If you want to beat Southern, look at the tape of what Texas Southern did against them. You're gonna have to beat me with your arms instead of your legs. That's basically what the defense is asking for. I want to see if you can make those timely throws. I want to see if you can make those the necessary throws. Throws into coverage, throws into open space. I want to see if you make first, second, third progressions, your reads. That's those are things that you want to do. You ask Southern they need to do, because if they can't do it, if he can't do it, if he got to rely more on his legs than his arm, is going to be lights out for Southern. Alcorn is going to exploit that, and like I said, it's going to be it'll be a long day on the Bluff for them boys from SU. All right. So with this game right here, my pick for the game against this game right here, and I'm gonna put it in on here so people won't think I'm tripping. I'm gonna tell you what I said. I got Alcorn winning 34-21 against Southern. I have Alcorn winning this game 34-21 against Southern. And like I said, what I said is basically you want to make the quarterback try to beat you. You want to make Southern's quarterback. You want to make Bashawn McCray try to beat you. If he can't beat you, if he can't use this team, and he can't beat you, then it's going to be a long day for. It's going to be a long day for Southern. It's going to be a long day for Southern. I know as far as with Southern's defensive line, I think from sources that their defensive line is still nicked up, but you know, it's football. You know, you're gonna have these nicks and you're gonna have these little bumps and bruises throughout the season, but you got to be out there to be able to play the game. Okay, you got to be out there so you be able to play the game. But like I said, that is my score for Saturday. This game is at 6 p.m. on ESPN Plus. So make sure y'all watch that game right there. And on Saturday night, I will have the fifth quarter, which is AKA my post-game show. Instead of being on a Sunday, I will have it on Saturday night. So everybody tune in. And I will give my recap from every game from HBCU football on that show. So y'all make sure y'all come on to that show. I will have that out. I will pub it out on Twitter and on Facebook, and I probably will do it on Instagram if you got me on Instagram also. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead, shout outs upcoming events. All right, shout outs to everybody that came and watched the show, even though it was a late start show. Thank you for rocking with me. Also, shout out to my wife. You know, she is the one that is making sure that this show becomes the best show for everybody to watch. Shout out to everybody that like I said, shout out to everybody that is a member. And make sure you share this to all your friends and family and tell them to subscribe so they can be a part of something that's real special. You know, that's all I have to say about that. But as far as for upcoming events, like I said, I'll be in Jackson. I'll be in Jackson this week, next Thursday. So I have my Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning show coming live from Jackson. Make sure you don't miss that. If you see me, just shout your boy out, holler at me. You know, I'm approachable, so I'm approachable. But other than that, other than homecoming, November the 5th, I'll be in Jackson. I'm not Jackson, but I'll be in Houston for Jackson State, Texas Southern. So I'll be down there hanging with some people, Mrs. Body, the family. Oh yeah, find me at the tailgate, man. I'll be there. I'll be around, man. Cause last year I got there late, so we missed I think we missed a little bit of the first quarter. Watched the whole game, but like I said, I'm gonna get out there early, so I'm not trying to miss anything. And if you see me, I'm gonna probably do a show with somebody. If you see me walking around with my phone and camera, or I might do a show with Ken Clark if I can get in contact with him with the 1400 Club. It'll be a great show right there. But other than that, man, make sure, like I said, make sure you become a member, subscribe and become a member of the hottest HBCU show on YouTube right now. Make sure y'all like, share, comment this stream, and get that algorithm up. We gonna have fun. So tomorrow is I Love Friday. D I Love Friday, we'll talk about Jackson State Bethune-Cookman. We'll talk about stuff going around in Jackson. We'll, still talk about who is SWAC and more. Just let me know what else y'all want to talk about. But until next time, man. Look, I love y'all. Y'all be easy. God be with y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.